Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It feels like it's been a very long time since I sat down and talked to you, even though you've seen a video, or you could have watched a video of me just the other day, but that was something that I had recorded a while ago, so yeah, it feels like it's been some time since I last talked to you. And today I want to talk about a subject that the lovely Jules of Cosmic Arcana raised, which is the future of tarot. And in her video, which I will link down below, she talks about new technology and whether or not that is a danger to the future of tarot. Now, long story short, I don't think it is. In fact, I think it will do the opposite. I'm going to take a sip. It's a mint tea. 3 Mint by Pucker, if you're interested. My sister is an English teacher, and she will sometimes let her students watch more modern films because they're an adaptation of Shakespeare stories, Shakespeare plays. If you tell a student you're going to be watching a Shakespeare play, they might roll their eyes and go, oh, I'm not interested. But because the story has been adapted to a more modern way of portraying the story, they are. And you know, the subject hasn't changed, but the way the story has been told has. And I think that's the same with tarot. I mean, we don't even know for sure how long tarot has been around. And the first printed cards go way back in themselves. So, yeah, who knows how long people have been using cards for divination and for exploring themselves and what's going on in the world. So I don't think that will change. Tarot has been around forever, and I think it will be around forever, and it's just maybe the way tarot is might change. I mean, the most used system at the moment is Rider-Waite-Smith, and yeah, that's quite new when you look at the whole time scale of tarot. And even now, the way people use that system is changing. There's so many decks coming out that, yes, are still inspired by Rider-Waite-Smith, but they don't look like the original artwork. They've been translated to a more modern style, a more modern way of portraying the topics in the tarot. And I don't mind if certain meanings start to change a little bit, because I see tarot as like a language, and it's not a dead language, it's very much alive. So yeah, you will see changes throughout the times, and I don't think that that's a bad thing. I don't. Jules asked if tarot apps will be a danger to tarot, and I don't think they are. I think people... Oh, frog in my throat. I think people who get these apps are already interested, whether it's from a novelty point of view, just to have a laugh, or they're really interested in tarot, and this is an easy way of getting their hands on a certain deck. So they're already there, and yeah, me myself, I use tarot apps as a supplement to my physical decks, and sometimes I will get a tarot deck because a tarot app, sorry, because there's a deck that I can't buy at the moment because it's like, I haven't got the funds to buy it, or it's not even out yet. But I want to have a look, and I want to see if this deck will be, you know, if it'll be all right for me, if I can work with it. So I'll get the app and I'll use it for a little bit and see how I feel about it. And sometimes, you know, it turns out that actually I don't really like it as much as I thought I did, and so I don't buy the deck. And sometimes, after a couple of weeks of using it, I'll go, yeah, that is going straight on my wish list. Plus, a Tarot app makes it more portable. Yes, you can, you know, the handy dandy tarot decks in a tin that I love so much, they are quite portable, but you might not feel comfortable using a deck like out in public or something. You can quickly use a tarot app. No one will know that you're doing it, and yeah, and you don't have to worry about losing cards while you're out on holiday or something. And yeah, as long as you make sure that you've got your phone, you're good. So I don't think that it's a danger to the industry of people putting out decks, and I don't think it will reduce the number of people interested in tarot. I think it's actually sort of like a little gateway, like a little stepping stone for people to actually get into certain decks, or maybe explore tarot for the first time and see if they're interested and see if it is something for them. And yeah, so I think tarot apps are a brilliant thing. Yes, there are computer games and games out there with tarot readers, and very often, if they are, they're the fortune teller in a tent kind of readings, like the stereotypical yeah, fair side reading kind of settings. And yeah, that's just a laugh, isn't it? It's not, I don't know, I see that more comical than serious. And yeah, I don't think that will have any influence in whether or not people are going to be interested. In fact, because I am interested in tarot, my fiance, he's a gamer, I will see someone do tarot in one of his games and I'll go like, woo, woo, I get really excited. Or when I see it in a film or something, or a telly show, I go like, oh, tarot, and I'll try to go back and see what cards they're using and figure out, like, is this a real deck or not, and that kind of thing. So yeah, it gets me going. It gets me really excited. And then she asked, like, this technology, will that mean that people will no longer go for a reading if people can, you know, use an app? Will they no longer go to someone for a reading? And I don't think that is the case. In fact, I think with technology, the use of email, of Skype, of YouTube videos, it makes it more accessible. People who are interested are able to find people to do readings for them. If I had to go by only in-person readings, I wouldn't know where to go. But online, I could talk to someone on the other side of the, well, Jules on the other side of the world. I could go to someone on the other side of the world and have a reading with them. So it opens it up rather than makes it more narrow. And yeah, I think tarot is slowly moving from pure divination to divination and psychological exploration and reflection, and sort of like kind of like a self-help kind of side of things. And I think it's a good thing. It's a natural movement, and I don't think we have anything to worry about. People will still come for readings because people don't trust themselves, or people don't want to invest in a deck and in the time it takes to learn tarot, and an app can only do so much. And people know that. And once you are, if that interest is there, and you're into the app, and you start using it, and some apps have got brilliant like journaling prompts and things like that, and if you start using those apps the way they are designed to be used, you do reach a limit at some point. And then, like I said, if your interest is already peaked, then you will go out and search for more, and you will end up on YouTube spending hours watching people's videos and their deck reviews and wish lists and deck hauls, and before you know it you've got your own collection. So yeah, I don't think there's anything to worry about. I really don't. But I would love to hear your thoughts, and yeah, if you want to do a reply to Jules' video, then I would be very, very happy to see what you have to say. And with that, I'm going to sign off for today. Wish you well, and hope to see you again very, very soon. Bye.